Hey, it's week 1, day 4. You have survived 3 days of Algebra 1R at home, and I think you're going to finish out this week like a charm. I'm really impressed. Again, if you need anything anytime, please do drop me an email. I'll be able to connect with you on Teams as well. If you leave a question there, I will absolutely get back to you. Day 4 today is a binomial times a binomial, which I like to call double distribute, but some of you who took algebra skills, maybe from someone else, may have heard it called FOIL. I'm going to stick with double distribute because it's a term that will travel with you even throughout college and whatnot, no matter where you take the math. But you'll hear me say FOIL because I was raised that way too. So week 1, day 4, binomial times binomial, and we're going to double distribute. This is when I have 2 terms times 2 terms. Do you always start with number 8? I start with number 1. I want to start with x plus 2 times the binomial x plus 3. I know that some of you have seen it broken down like this, where I have to take x and pass it out to both things, and then I have to take 2 and pass it out to both things. So if you're comfortable with that, use that. I would expect that from some of my algebra skills kids who came from someone other than me. But if you came from me, or if you've never seen this before at all, let me show you my loops. I love my loops. First we tackle x times x, and hopefully everyone by now know that x times x is x squared. And then we'll do x times 3, which is 3x. So now that x has been distributed or handed out to both of the terms in the second binomial. So now we can go to the 2. Now, too many loops on top looks really busy, so I tend to draw my loops from the second term on the bottom. So first I'll have 2 times x. I'm going to put it underneath the 3x. Any ideas why? Because it matches the like term. So 3x and 2x are combinable because they're like terms with that x on it. My other loop on the bottom will bring my 2 to the 3. And 2 times 3 is 6. I'll see some people add those once in a while. Try to keep in your mind that you are multiplying through that first phase. Distributive is multiplication. When you get to this point, now you can combine like terms. My sneaky little CLT lazy bum sneaking in there. So now we combine like terms. There are no like terms with the x squared, but 3x and 2x, you know, is 5x. And 6 has no partner, poor little fella. So x squared plus 5x plus 6 is your final trinomial answer. A lot of times when you multiply a binomial times a binomial, you end up with a trinomial as an answer. All right, nice work. We will do a few of these to make sure that you're warmed up and good to go so you can do the homework assignment on your own without any problems. Number 2, let's throw a negative in there just to make things fun and exciting. I'd hate to think you're getting bored at home without me. So we'll take our first term, the x, and we'll hand it out to both of the others. So x times x first leaves you with the x squared, and then x times 8 leaves you with plus 8x. Bottom loops from the second term. This is not just a 4. Do you see the sign right in front of it? So it's a negative 4 times x. Again, I'll put it underneath the 8x since it's like terms. And then negative 4 times 8 leaves me with negative 32. At this point, you go to combine like terms. X squared has no partner, so he just drops down. 8x minus 4x. And then minus 32 has no partner, so there's your final solution. All right. I think we can sneak another one right on the same page. What happens if I don't have x times x for my first term? So let's drop a 2x in front first. So 2x plus 5 times x plus 3. Still the same process. Just this time we have to remember our monomial rules from yesterday. So 2x times x. Remember there's a 1 there, so 2 times 1 is 2. X times x, x squared. So 2x times x is simply 2x squared. And then 2x times 3, 6x. Double distribute that 5, so 5 times 1x is 5x, and 5 times 3 is 15. And then you get to do that CLT, combine like terms. 2x squared plus 11x plus 15. Awesome. How about one more, and I will flip to the next page. Remember, you can pause this at any time. You can go back and look again when you're doing the homework. Use this video as a reference. You can Google how to FOIL, how to double distribute, and other people's videos will come up. So if you're sick of hearing my voice, imagine that. You can absolutely find other resources. We'll call this our last one for today. 3x minus 4 times 2x minus 5. First loop to loop, 3x times 2x. Don't forget that x squared is really important. 3x times not just 5, but negative 5. So negative 15x. Negative 4 times 2x. Negative 8x. And negative 4 times negative 5, positive 20. Oh, negative 15 and negative 8. Remember, if you're a person who has a really hard time putting those negatives together, please use a calculator. Absolutely. I'm not going to take any resource away from you, especially now. So negative 15 combined with negative 8 is negative 23x plus 20. If you need anything, let me know. There are other videos out there. Absolutely do a search and find them. Things to expect. Tomorrow's lesson, day 5, is just a review. So we're going to take each of the things that you've learned on week 1, day 1, 2, 3, and 4, and do a summary. And then that homework assignment will be graded for an actual grade, so that we have an idea that you're doing the work and you're excelling at the work. And I'll continue to give feedback on homework assignments. Please be well. I hope you're doing okay. Everything's fine here. I miss you all. Take care.